be transferred back over to Houston. What happens with SpaceX? Where's SpaceX controlling everything? Right there at the blockhouse, and then there's got to be some sort of command control elsewhere, right?
Back to Houston, I would imagine.
We don't know.
Essentially, I think these commercial businesses like SpaceX are really subcontractors with the government, actually.
And NASA still controls everything ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
All of the engineers at NASA, they control the entire space center out here. So I don't know so much if it's contracted with it now being commercial, but I think they all have to go through NASA ultimately.
What I'm saying is essentially it's a subcontract to the government.
Well, and then of course you've all, I'm sure, heard the old saying that the astronaut is the bravest person because the ship that he flies was always built by the lowest bidder, right? But I wonder with SpaceX how that's changed. You know, they're building it themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should cut costs considerably, I think.
Yeah, well, they said that previously NASA was spending something like $80 million per person to send people into space, and with SpaceX, it's only $55 million, or maybe they were paying the Soviets $80 million to send up.
Mm-hmm. That's what we heard. They were paying the Soviets that.
Yeah, I'm just sorry that I'm not a youngster now where I can join Space Force. That would have been a dream come true for me.
Maybe I can get a transfer.
I think the number that we heard was they're paying the Soviets. It's like $82 or $83 million.
All right.
So, hi, Ginger Cat.
Hello. I don't know why I thought our start time was 2:45. I went to the newsroom to get something, and I was told you're on now.
You're late.
So you went to get more than
And we'll do it live, everybody. How is everyone today?
very good, thanks.
Awesome. I'm so glad you guys could join us again today. I hope, fingers crossed, that this is it. Of course, with safety in mind, you know. So, did anyone else have a tough time sleeping, or was it easier this go round?
Easier.
Easier, yeah.
No problem sleeping.
Oh, you know what? I meant to tell you guys also this time what you can do, because you guys are also tech savvy. There's a feature where it says chat, and if you have a question for anyone, you can like write out a question, and our moderator or Jonathan will look at it, or I'll look at it and make sure that somebody can try and answer it for you. That way we don't talk over each other. And so, you know, if you can think of any questions you want answered, we can even ask our space expert, Emily Speck and Eric Von Enken, if they can get an answer for us. So we'll try and get it answered for you. Everybody familiar with the chat feature?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
In addition to the chatting, writing it out, can we hold our hand up if we want to talk?
You should. You know what? You get to do whatever you want. You get to do whatever you want.
For permission.
That's how I like to do it too. Sometimes you're just like, hey, if we see your hand, we're gonna answer. We're gonna call on you. So yes, sir.
I raised my hand.
Jonathan has a question.
The astronauts were just told all things are green right now, weather related, for launch. So we just need to keep this green for 47 more minutes.
Oh wow!
All right.
You know,
hit the button now, guys. Let's go.
49:53.
Can they go right now?
No. I don't have the fuel in yet. I don't know if that has taken place.
That happens like 30 to 40 minutes right before. So we're getting in that window. Who can tell me why? I know I can't remember, like, I know a lot of you have experience with the space program, but I did not know until we were doing this for the first time last Wednesday that they cannot reuse that fuel, which to me seems incredible.
the
And
launch
I just,
director
I don't know why I didn't know that. Was that a surprise to anyone else here, except the folks who probably work at NASA? You guys probably already knew if you worked there or have some experience.
News to me.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's only liquid oxygen and hydrogen on this flight. And sometimes when you see a shot of the pad, you see this round, it looks like a ball. As if I'm remembering correctly, when I did my last tour, they told us that some of the fuel is actually stored in that tank and it gets sent over to the rocket just prior to launch.
Yes, sir. Oh, what is that? What is it? Oh, look at the, we're looking, can you guys, oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking much better. I just, I've been hurt before, guys, and I'm just gonna go on the record. I've been hurt before, and I don't want to get my feelings all. I was so excited Wednesday, as I'm sure the rest of you were as well. But I went home Wednesday night and I slept like a baby because I had nothing left to give. I left it all at News 6 that day. I don't know, Jonathan.
Same. Wow, same.
It was exhausting. It was just exhausting.
I try never to use that phrase, slept like a baby. That indicates that you cried and wet the bed.
I did.
Parents are there.
That's a gotcha.
Right.
That's funny. Okay, so I see you guys came with jokes this time around. That's good.
I just can't imagine how bad it has to be for the astronauts getting all prepared and getting all psyched and sitting in there and finding out a few minutes before it's not going to happen.
I know.
I just can't imagine.
Everything left at the altar.
Quite that bad.
Right, I guess there's no do-overs at the altar.
No, not normally.
We met your husband. He would never do that to you.
I have the answer to the fuel question.
Oh, go ahead, Jerry.
good.
Yes.
So the fuel is in liquid form to start with, but as it heats, it turns into a gas, and it has to be in liquid form to be able to.
Oh, you even wrote it out. I just saw your answer. Thank you for that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, this is why I love this group, because I feel smarter just being in one of these squares.
Like the
My
Hollywood
husband,
fan.
my husband actually delivers the liquid oxygen, nitrogen fuel out to the pad.
Okay.
Out
Wow,
to the
that's
storage tanks.
Exciting.
That is exciting. I'll tell you what.
And to prove that I'm a true space nerd, I have my owner's manuals for all the space program stuff with me today.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I got the
that.
Saturn, Apollo 11,
Wow.
Apollo 13, the Lunar rover, everything. And, it's all kind of a little bit technical when I get down to the thickness of metal and stuff. But if you're really into that stuff, or for you folks who have lived it and want to relive it again, they're well written and sort of like in a narrative format.
Okay.
So
because I was going to say, did you actually read them? But now you're telling me they're well written in a great format. So the answer obviously is yes, you have read them.
Yes, some of them more than once.
What made you go back for a second reading, David?
Well, when you start reading about some of the other things, like from Mercury to Gemini, and from Gemini to the Apollo, and how the engines were different and so forth, I want to go back and check some things. Hey, I thought that they said that this other thing was the case and all that. But what's really interesting is, I'm a civilian. I didn't work in the program, but I'm amazed at all of it's not just building a rocket with fuel and sending it off. It's all these systems that check the mechanics and the fuel flow and all the stuff. It's amazing. You really get a good feeling when you read this book, so how truly complicated it was, and how amazing that, I think it's something like 60 years after the airplane and we were walking on the moon. It really is an amazing
Wow.
feat and
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I think we take for granted just jet flying in airplanes. We just take that for granted. And one of the funniest things, the comedians, like, we're just so used, we're sitting in lawn chairs flying through the air at, 700-800 miles an hour. And you're having a drink, a beverage or peanuts or whatever. And you just don't even think about that. And I suppose if we did think about it, we would never go, and when you think of it in those terms, but that's what we're doing. Hello. Oh, still, we just got, someone's holding up a fancy sign that says weather is a go for launch. So here we are, less than an hour away, and we're looking good right now. And the sky is starting to look really better, Jonathan.
Yeah, much better. So this is all great news.
Bill. 84,000.
Mm-hmm.
The external tank.
Sorry, I'm still not tech savvy and forgot to unmute my microphone. Thank you, host.
I think it's Donovan or Ben. I can't remember.
Donovan or Ben.
Yeah.
Trying to get in here real quick.
While you do that, Bill, thank you. Bill says it holds, like the fuel, it holds 381,000 gallons of liquid hydrogen in the external tank, 750,000 gallons of liquid oxygen. Thank you for that. I love stats. I love numbers. Those are hard to wrap your head around, though, when you talk about just we're filling our gas tank. It's like 20 gallons, and then you're talking hundreds of thousands of gallons here. Uh-oh, Jonathan, I see something.
What's up?
No, I'm looking at your map.
Oh,
I mean, is that accurate? What am I looking at? It looks like there's nothing there.
I'm getting a better view for you. So stand by. I can't remove the Orlando thing that is right smack dab over what I want to show you.
Yeah. David, I think they are looking to land on that barge called Of Course I Still Love You. They're going to do that. So that's another exciting feature of today's launch.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome to see.
Yeah. I don't know if they're flying. I feel like they're flying a new one because, they've had the flight proven ones that have been to the ISS 19 times or so. But I feel like for today, they kept saying brand new because they just did, you would drive that off the showroom floor for these guys and have it in stellar condition. But we're going to try and find out the answer to that.
I believe it. I believe it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a satellite up.
Okay, let's see it.
We have rain here.
It's raining here, and we're in Daytona Beach.
Oh.
That's okay.
It can go with rain.
It can rain. It can rain over you guys.
But no lightning or anything.
Yeah, we want to keep that lightning away. There's nothing electrified right now.
Like if they tried to go last night, the storms last night were unbelievable. It was a light show. Yeah.
It's crazy because we've had sea breeze push inland to the west coast, and that's why been for those living not along the coast has been insane all on the I-4 corridor, give or take, because the sea breeze just went there and fought out.
Yeah.
And then that protects the coast because you bring in the stable air from the ocean. Today, that's not the case, but we're able to generate the East Coast sea breeze and kind of get the bigger storms away. The satellite trends are certainly good. You see that white going over the Cape Canaveral. Those are the bigger thunderstorm clouds that we just had out there. We are certainly getting rid of those, and there are more of those blotches, and that's why we're able to see the blue sky. Candace's shot, Emily's shot.
It's really starting to clear a lot.
So this is good, and I believe the reports that I've seen believe that they are not, and you're not going to violate the cumulus cloud rule, and they're anticipating that. So that is good. You need to keep that lightning down.
I'm going to keep my enthusiasm down is what I'm keeping down.
I know.
Just be cool. Just be cool.
Anyway.
No, that's good. That's great information. Yeah, absolutely. That is what we need to hear. But, if today for some reason doesn't work out, even though we've been given the green light so far, Tuesday, Wednesday are looking so much better.
So much better. Yeah, tomorrow in precipitation-wise, it's been pretty good, but then we're going to have an issue with upper-level wind shear. We have cold front, a late season cold front pushing through, and that's going to stir things up a little bit. Tuesday here, I know the weather is looking really good. Then for an in-flight abort that we not tropical thing that's out there now, that 60% chance, that cluster of that thunderstorm that's east of Bermuda. It could get a name. It probably won't. But it's not going to affect our weather at all. But it might merge with the system coming off the coast and make some big waves in the North Atlantic, which could be problematic for the in-flight abort system. So, and then it's that sweet spot again. It's
Yeah.
like this one's
gotta
too
hit it.
hard, this one's too soft.
Yeah.
We need it.
I mean, I want them to do it today for many reasons. One, because I don't want those kids to have to say goodbye to their dads again. I can't take it. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't think they were going to do it again in public. I thought they would say goodbye behind the scenes because that's rough on those kids. And here, I was like, holy cow, there they go again. And so I want it for the kids so they can get the trip started and then they can get their dads back sooner. But my heart was just, aching for them once again. That first time was something, but the second time was just as
Like,
rough.
okay, I think here, just looking at the radar.
Hi, Kinsley. Oh, there's Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Nathan his head was down a second ago. I see him. Hi, Lou.
Excited, not thinking of the day.
Bill. Just seeing who's there. And we already know Genevieve and Jim are there. Hi, Betsy.
Hi.
Sherry, just taking roll. Jim, Joanne. We got it right this time, did we? Yes. David, you're there. With your, I can't.
Our other
I'm
Sherry's
just
not
stunned.
here.
I know we are missing a couple of people, but that's to be expected. They probably have plans for the weekend, and so I get it. It's just, it would be nice to have everyone, but it's cool. And maybe if it doesn't go, then everyone will join us again. Hey, Alan.
How you doing, Ginger?
I'm well.
Excellent.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Let's see. I'm trying to just update my list here.
So while you're doing that, if we can take the radar again, there's some really, really good news. The East Coast Series has decided to push inland. So this is actually like the best possible news. So I do not see the lightning rule.
Who drew a smiley face? I'm like, wow, that's quite a weather pattern.
I thought that was Aquaman smiling back at us.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
I hope that smiley face stays there until they are safe at the ISS. That would be the best news possible. You can tell that people are getting excited because I'm listening to our on-air guys and Mike DeForest, who gets excited about absolutely nothing. You can hear it in his voice that he is just almost giddy as far as the way he reports is concerned, because he's always serious right down the middle, but you can hear it in his voice, and that gets me excited, because if Mike DeForest is excited, then something's happening. So pardon me if I keep looking to the side. We have a giant monitor with what we have on air, so I'm watching our people and trying to multitask and see what they're saying as well. So
hey,
awesome.
Jonathan, the circle over Merritt Island, is that the launch pad that you're that point out?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. That's a rough estimate of 39. I didn't zoom in close. But yeah, that is the third circle not associated with the eye of the smiley face.
Oh
yeah,
my
I would
gosh.
give you a. I'm just tweeting something out real quick, and then I will give you a closer look at the launch pad itself. That is great sky coverage over Mike.
I'm looking at it right now, man.
This is perfect.
Does he have a VHS cam? What is that in his hand?
Wow.
What? I mean, he's out there like almost filming. What is that machine? I don't. What was that? I don't know what that was. It looked. Oh, a camcorder. I don't know. This is my camcorder, guys. It's my phone. That's what. He's got a. Was that his? Of course. So was. Anywho, so.
What about, does anybody know what
I will show you right now. They are all good. Really only, I think the last check about an hour or two ago, they were about 3 to 5 feet off our coast for the drone ship recovery of the booster, and all the way up the eastern seaboard, we had it at about 4 to 5 feet. So some really, really good good news.
Yeah. Oh, Bob got the answer. Bob, thank you. He says the rocket is refurbished. This is at least the second use of this rocket. It can be used, up to 5 times before they retire it. Okay, that is really good to know. I just assumed it was going to be a brand spanking new one, but I guess you want one that's flight proven, that it's been there, done that. So thank you, Bob.
Okay, so there we go. Let me get back to the screen here, and I'll zoom in to
Alright.
hopefully clear that up a little bit for you. So here we go, right off of our coast, and this is the general area where that 2.6 is, of where we're going to recover, where the booster's going to land. So we're good there, certainly good there. Here's our little tropical friend that's chewing up the seas, but that poses those are like 10 to 12 feet. That's way east of Bermuda. That'll pose no impact. This trajectory is kind of up this way and then over towards Ireland, if you can follow the mouse. And in this area off the Carolina coast in that 4 to 5 foot range. And then just some buoy that I was looking at earlier that's up by Nova Scotia is still in that 4 to 5 foot range. I'm just basing this off of, they had mentioned earlier that the downrange weather was looking, downrange was good this morning, and the stuff we've been looking at, and this is why it was even more heartbreaking that they scrubbed it. All they really needed was 10 extra minutes, because it's really, really hard to get it as quiet as it was over the North Atlantic. And it's still in that same kind of pattern, big high pressure today, keeping everything pretty quiet. So we are good to go for emergency in-flight abort if something unforeseen happens. And we are good for booster recovery, good upper level winds, good winds. The only thing that we had to get past today was lightning and cloud roll. And it looks like right now we are beating that. So what, 30 minutes? I can't do
You're far too young to be clutching your heart, young man. Cut it out. Just like it's gonna be great.
I had a lot of sodium. We've been through this.
Oh, okay. Don't. Okay, they're taking they're gonna take a live picture of us. Hey, who wants to answer a trivia question? Because I just found a really good one. I know we did, Sherry. We asked you one last time. Who did we not get last time? Did we got Genevieve and Jim? We got Bill. Bill, here's your question then. Okay. What city is the brightest from space? Is it Las Vegas, New York, or Tokyo?
Ooh, Las Vegas.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Yes.
That's where I had my honeymoon.
Oh, well,
nice.
Then you probably know all sorts of Vegas trivia. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I would not have thought that. I would have thought that at least Tokyo, probably, because it's so big and all lit up, at Las Vegas. Well, they have that pyramid there, that other pyramid that just beams that thing of light up to space.
Well,
so.
in Las Vegas, it's also 24/7 and never turn their lights off.
That's
big electric bill.
So you honeymooned in Vegas. How was that? I mean,
Great.
I don't want the details. I just want to know, did you have a great time?
Had breakfast at McDonald's every morning.
My
kind of person.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
Yeah, we had to save our money for the Walmart bandits.
Did you win anything?
Yes, we did. Yes.
Really? Oh, okay.
We went to the Star Trek casino and won over $400.
Oh, listen. If I win $5, I'm leaving because I'm ahead,
Yes,
right?
you are.
I can't. It's like that's it. I'm on a streak. I'm out.
Hey, Bill, did they give you it in dollars or in triples?
Actually, it gave me the $1 coins. You could cash them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, Alan, I take it you're a Vegas man.
No, it's a Star Trek fan.
Star Trek.
Been to Vegas a couple of times, but more of a Star Trek fan.
Okay, well, if you're looking for any Star Trek stuff, my wife has a lot. Still in the box.
And so David says, when in Las Vegas, check out the Atomic Testing Museum. That sounds, and even my wife liked it. So, okay. I think I've only been to Vegas like twice for work. I was stunned that you land at the airport and there were slot machines at the airport. That was the thing that was stunning to me. I was like, what?
Wow.
All right, guys, we're getting close. And as with the last time, like 5 minutes before launch, we're going to stop talking because I just want to see what's going on. Oh, my gosh. Look at that blue sky behind the capsule right now. That is what we want to see.
That is
They
good.
just started
Ah.
fueling helium.
Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, it's happening. I mean, we've been here before. We've been here before,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
SpaceX engineer and launch commentator just said that weather conditions are marginable but acceptable for lift. Marginal but acceptable. Like that marginal word ever.
Not when it comes to that. No.
Yes.
Marginal.
So, and it's probably still because of the clouds. The cumulus rule. Yeah, since the sea breeze has kind of, the East Coast sea breeze has a little more oomph, it had its finish this morning.
It's
taking the winds inland away from the coast. So that is good. These aren't, it's over atmosphere. The instability isn't there, so we should not get a lot of lightning. They haven't been very electrified today at all. There's only been a few lightning strikes in these storms, and there's no lightning out there right now. So we are good to go on that front. We've got a little downpour over Titusville, but that's pushing inland and just to the Cocoa and Port St. John. Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna.
Now my heart rate's up. I don't know if it's from all the caffeine that I've had today.
That's probably not helping. Probably you've got full fuel. I'm seeing in that empty bottle over there. That's full fuel Coca-Cola.
What you don't see is that can that's ready to be.
Oh, I gotta go get our mocktails out of the refrigerator. I know, because we're gonna toast. I feel like we're gonna toast after this thing launches, and I feel like it's gonna happen today.
It's under 30 minutes. So.
I know. Oh, I just don't want to get excited like I did last time.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
We're showing our emotions.
I know it's we shouldn't. We're supposed to just be very businesslike, Jonathan.
Supposed to be.
I'm just checking off things as we go along on the 25. This is going to be the longest 25 minutes of our lives right now.
What you said that on Wednesday it was about 16 or 17.
About 16 minutes to go. Yeah.
Okay, so we have not gotten further than where we've been on Wednesday.
But if we get down to 10, y'all are going to have to excuse me because I'm going to jump off screen and start doing a happy dance.
Can you imagine the adrenaline that's going through them right now, sitting there?
Oh my God!
But I feel like they're just sitting there like this is what they do, because it's like, yeah, let's do it again, knowing that it could possibly not happen again.
I mean, you still have to have that excitement, and they still have to have that adrenaline going.
Yeah.
Just like we all do.
That's true. That's true. But it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I just can't even imagine. I feel like the rocket is partially powered by their excitement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen so many launches that the silliest things can stop a launch, with seconds to go. I mean, if a plane violates airspace or even a watercraft violates water space, and how much money gets wasted over something like that.
There was a boat somewhere, and they had to stop down everything. And I think it was for probably one of the SpaceX launches of satellites or something. And they just had to stop everything down. That one person who was like, I didn't know. It's like, you're the one person in the world who had no idea there was a rocket going to be launched.
Right. So, I mean, all that adrenaline, and then all of a sudden, whoop!
I know. That's it's disappointing, but when it's something silly like that, that's when you get a little ticked off a little bit. But if it's a mechanical thing, then it's like, okay, let's figure it out. Sherry, how many launches would you say you've seen?
Over 100.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah, but everyone is special, right?
Well, I get emotional. It's just who I am. I get very emotional. I know a lot of people that work there, and they put their blood, sweat, and tears into it. it's amazing to me every time they have a successful launch, which they have more successful ones than non-successful, but it's very emotional for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, we could be friends, because I think I remember when I worked in Tampa and I came and saw one of my first launches, and I didn't know what to expect. And when the ground started moving, I just started crying. I'm like, and then when you can see it, we were like 3 miles away, and you see it, and it's like, there are astronauts on that shuttle, and you get this pride, the sense of pride, and the only way I can express it just comes out through my eyes. So it's pretty, it's still such a remarkable feat by
Yes,
humans.
it is.
It really is.
It's,
It really is.
yeah.
But more than 100. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The stories you have to tell.
I don't know. I like the night launches. They're pretty spectacular. They light up the whole sky. And,
those are beautiful. They are beautiful.
First time I ever saw a launch was right after I moved here, and our family got up it was like 6:30 in the morning. It was, I'm going to say probably 2002 or 2003, something like that. And I guess one of the shuttle launches was going off. It was 6:30 in the morning. We grabbed our kids, got them out of bed, went to the backyard. We were living up in Longwood at the time. And it was just the most incredible thing, because as a kid, I grew up watching it on TV at school, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
But it was always so far removed,
Yeah.
But this time we were out there and we saw this thing, and it lit up the sky, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It was just the most incredible experience, and be able to do that with our boys was even better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at the blue sky. Look, there is not a cloud.
21.
21.
Whoa.
Look at that countdown clock. I mean, everyone seeing the countdown clock?
Yeah.
That's
Clouds
great.
are gone. Where'd the clouds go?
I don't know.
So I guess it's easy to believe in conspiracy theories unless you're right here and you see it and you hear it and you feel it.
Right? Yeah, it's happening in a Hollywood studio. Oh my, I can't remember this guy's name. I talked to him when I went to Houston, that guy who was just there, and he gets to do all the launches, and he does, like, our job right now is pretty easy because we've got all these fantastic people we can have a conversation with, but he's got to fill time for like 3 hours sometimes before a launch. Uh-oh. We're sorry. We're listening to Matt and Lisa, our news anchors, talk about it, and when they talk, every time they hear the countdown clock, there he is.
The International Space Station. But before we get to it, I just want to pass on good luck from the entire flight operations community here in Houston. It's always exciting to be doing something wholly new and history-making with station operations, and we can't wait to see our team members Bob and Doug in low Earth orbit and heading to the International Space Station. That's it from us here in Mission Control Houston. I'll send it back over to the team in Hawthorne for the latest happening there. John.
Uh-oh, the handoff is happening. Sherry, did you raise your hand? I saw your hand up. Did you? Oh, wait a minute. You're muted. You're muted. I didn't hear. Okay, somebody, can our host unmute Sherry? There you go.
Just said I was just acknowledging his well wishes.
Yes, yes. Okay, great. David says it's like a Broadway performer who gets excited prior to every performance. We're talking about the astronaut sitting and waiting and being excited. Yeah, that's true. Tom just said, all the lightning will be 14 miles away, so that should not be a concern. Okay, that's our chief meteorologist, Tom Sorrell, saying that the lightning's at least 14 miles away. Alrighty. Then that's...
Yeah, and I don't think any of those storms are even electrified.
Oh, it's 3:03, everyone. I mean, I don't mean to be a clock watcher, but that's why we're here. That's great. Oh, my goodness. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
Yeah. 20 minutes to go. Look at the... Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight right there.
Right.
That is nice.
So I mean, we're really getting lucky here because the East Coast sea breeze was not supposed to be a player in this at all. It was not supposed to push inland today, and it's taking storms away from the coast. So we are getting some help today. Yeah, and there are currently no lightning strikes in any of these storms. So hopefully there's none of that electric. Look at the sky.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's opening up. It's opening up for the rocket. This is.
I mean, that looks like what they would put in a movie.
Yes.
Yep.
It's
exactly.
like that's the scene setter. Oh boy. Oh, that's beautiful.
This is going to be that next documentary. We were watching one of the SpaceX documentaries before on how they were going
Yeah,
through on
yeah,
the
yeah.
last rock and everything. This is going to be it. They had a scrub it on the first time, and now
There
the
it is.
guys just
It opened up. Opened up.
Looks like it might be a go.
Ah, that's, I know. And I don't even want to say it too soon. Is anyone, oh yeah. Is anyone here superstitious? Like, did anyone have the same thing for breakfast this morning or something, or changed up the routine because it didn't work out last time? I was like, I was too prepared last time. I'm like, I'm just going to wing it today. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Why? Oh, Genevieve, you don't want to see me dance. You guys, that's a mess. That is a mess.
Yes, we do.
Jim wants to say it.
Only if you guys will dance with me. I think we're all going to be
Okay,
dancing.
let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to do our Zoom happy dance. Angela, you doing okay? Uh-oh, she's got
You're
to.
on
I
mute.
am. I'm at a place that I wasn't able to talk. I just came out, but I
Okay.
didn't know I could take it with me. So I could take you with me. So now I can listen and I can watch. But once I go back in there, I can't talk again. But I can hear if the rocket's going to go off, and I can
Angela,
talk to you
who's
guys.
stopping you from talking? Who is in your
Well,
house?
I'm in a place with a lot of people.
Oh.
I didn't think I was able to join, and I'm so glad that
Got
my
my
grandson
picture
showed
out.
me that I could take you with me.
Oh my God, grandkids are the best, right? Look at that. We're portable. Keep us in your
They
pocket.
are, so I'm so excited.
All times.
I'm outside now. It's break time, so I'm outside. So how much more time do we have?
Less than 20 minutes now.
How much more time before it goes off?
17 minutes.
Oh my
Seven.
goodness.
Oh, this is where we were last
17
time.
minutes?
We
Yeah,
were
17 minutes, 12 seconds.
Oh, I'm so
7
excited.
seconds.
No, okay.
Actually, the NASA feed is we're at 15:44 on the news broadcast.
Is it 15?
Oh, really?
Oh gosh. Oh, this one might be a little delay. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I need air. I should have had a paper bag to breathe into, because that's what I'm eating right now. Oh my gosh. Nathan, are you still with us? Great. Are you, can you unmute your mic? Are you excited?
Yes.
Have you seen one before?
I've seen a launch before.
In person?
No.
Okay. But you've just seen it generally.
Yeah.
What now? I know you had a choice. You didn't have to join us. Why did you want to join us?
I don't know. I just wanted to see.
Wanted to see it. You just
I just wanted to see it.
That's legit. That's legit. Cool. Well, we hope we don't disappoint. How are we doing so far?
Good.
Great. Oh, okay. Now let's mute him right now before he changes his mind.
14 minutes.
Oh, we got 14 minutes. Okay. Kinsley, can you hear me?
Hi.
Oh, hi. How's everyone doing there?
Orlando.com. I got on that contest. I had to come to bingo.
You got it. Thumbs up or thumbs down on if you're excited there, Kinsley.
My grandson showed me I could take it.
There's her little thumb. There it is.
Okay, you want to
Thumbs
tell her?
up.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Quick.
Angela, I don't know if I'm more excited about this launch or the fact that you just realized you could go outside with your computer.
I know. I'm so excited too. I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, I'm
Imagine
so
learning
glad.
all this stuff at my age. I'm only 29. Oh man, that's wonderful.
Oh my
That's
gosh, I
wonderful.
tell you. That's great.
I bet Angela's not as old
So
as
I
I
can
am.
tell all my friends here. They want to know if it's going. I'm just not sure if I know how to mute myself again.
You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Make as much noise as
How
you
old
want.
are you, Angela?
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
How
Where
old
did
am I?
Betsy go? Is Betsy looking? Is she outside? Totally. It's 13 minutes. 13 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock.
You made it
13
closer.
minutes. Oh, baby.
This is new territory for us. So
I was
See,
asking,
not being home, I don't know if I'll be able to see it, because at home I can see it just as clear as the trees. I can see
don't worry.
everything.
Keep your eye
but
on
I'm
our
not
screen,
home.
Angela, because we're going to show it to you. Keep the eye.
Okay.
Keep your eye on our screen, okay?
Oh, my husband would have been so excited. And his best friend was there over 40 years, and he had retired disability.
Yeah.
And I talked to him, and he was in tears. He said, how can they send it off without me? I'm supposed to be there.
There'll be others. There'll be others. All right. Hey, Jen Rhodes is there. Hi, Jen.
Hi, I've been here. We are in and out of the pool, so we are trying to watch from the sky and computer.
Oh man, you're living life right. You're living life right. Hi there, buddy.
Ryder, say hi. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Ryder.
Hey, Ryder.
Zoom. 2 years old is getting used to Zoom.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Who haven't where did Lou go? You know what? The thing about Zoom is everybody keeps switching spots. There's Lou. Hi, Lou. How are you? Oh, unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm good. Thanks.
Good. How's it going so far for you?
Good. Looking forward to the launch. Getting excited like everybody else.
It is exciting. It is exciting. So I would imagine you've witnessed a few launches.
Yes, I have, and I've taken Bryson to 1 or 2, I think. Not Nathan, unfortunately, but hopefully that'll change. So
let's hope so. Let's hope so. All right. Well, we're glad you're with us. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Woohoo. All right, let's see. Judy, you doing okay?
Yeah.
Good.
It's good. I was almost afraid I wouldn't get there. So, because I got stuck in traffic, but I was like, I get out of my way.
Okay, good. All right, Betsy, Betsy's back. Hey, Betsy, we were looking for you a second ago. I had hoped you did not abandon us.
I went to get some wine for the toast.
Ooh! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's Jonathan. Can you handle this for a second? I'm gonna go get it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get our mocktail. It's in the freezer. I'll be right back. Don't let this thing take off without me.
Because Peter isn't here.
How many more minutes?
10 minutes and 33 seconds.
10 minutes counting.
10 minutes, almost under 10 minutes. All right, so we're still looking good. The 45th Weather Squadron just put out a minute ago that everything is still green on the weather front. That's good. So we'll continue to move away.
That's wonderful.
The radar again. There we go. Thanks, guys, in the control room for pulling up the radar for us. You see this little green line here? I'll try this guy here. You can watch that little green thing move in that thin green line. That's the sea breeze. That is saving us a little bit and helping the storm push southeast or southwest and west.
Ooh, it's gonna go.
I'm gonna keep little lightning strikes that have bubbled up.
Say hello to Channel 6.
But it looks like we have.
Say hi.
Hey. All right, so there's one little lightning strike south of
and the rockets didn't go off, so I can't take my goals, and I had to bring it with me.
just making sure that.
Copy.
All right, so
Bob,
no
on behalf of the entire SpaceX team, it's been a huge honor to help you. Know that we're with you. Have an amazing flight and enjoy those views of our beautiful planet.
Thanks, Jay. It is absolutely our honor to be part of this huge effort to get the United States back in the launch business. We'll talk to you for more, but thank you.
Copy all. Thanks for those words.
The SpaceX course, so again, that voice that's going to be talking to Bob and Doug throughout their mission.
Say hello
right
to
from
Channel
Hawthorne,
6.
just offering a
Say yourself.
crew to confirm their crew to
Launch.
space configured
Say hi.
for launch.
Hi.
Coming up on 9 minutes and counting.
We've gotten through T-minus 10 minute with the crew discussions. Activity is now going to switch over to Falcon 9. Our next major event comes at T-minus 7 minutes. We begin what we call engine chill. Pre-valves will open. Those currently separate propellants on the first stage from getting down to the Merlin engines. We'll open the pre-valves. That'll allow fuel liquid oxygen to flow to the top of the pumps. And more importantly, when we open the valves, that'll allow us to begin chilling the 9 Merlin 1D turbo pumps on the first stage engine. It'll take a few minutes to get them cold enough to where they would then be ready to pass the large amounts of liquid oxygen through the pumps and into the main thrust chambers when we get to engine ignition at T-minus 2 seconds. We don't want to try to run highly chilled liquid oxygen through a warm pump. You would flash that into gas, and running gas through a high-speed pump is not a good thing. So right now, we are waiting for T-minus 7 minutes. That'll start the engine chill. Shortly after that, we will also get the fuel shutdown. Listening to the SpaceX launch director in the background there. As I mentioned, at T-minus 7 minutes, so get into the
Look how pretty that looks. I can't. Clouds. I can't.
Stage 1 and Stage 2 engine chill has started.
The call out stage 1 engine chill has started. That's gone up to the crew so that they've got situational awareness. I mentioned the pre-valves are open. And now we are topping off for stage fuel, getting ready to finish the fuel load.
Where would it be here, Dave? Because I'm used to.
We'll continue until the last 3 to 2 minutes of countdown.
Okay. Yeah.
Should hear the call out on P1 load.
Yeah, at my house, I could see it just over the trees.
And our P1 is just that densified kerosene or that rocket fuel that Falcon 9 is going to be used to power Bob and Doug to orbit.
I remember, it usually clears about right up there. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And Stage 1 fuel is filled down.
Right on time. That call out indicates that the fuel loading on the first stage is complete. Draining back the lines now. So first stage and second stage fuel are complete. Liquid oxygen loading is continuing on both stages. You can see on the view on the left side of the monitor, the condensation, the cold gas wrapped around the stages as the tank skins are chilled by the densified liquid oxygen, picking up the humidity from the Florida air.
Did I unmute myself?
At this moment, we're a little more than 90% full on the oxidizer on the first stage, ticking up to that 80% mark on the second stage. We'll be counting down all the way till about 2 or 3 minutes, as John and I just said, until everything is
when it goes
loaded.
off, you'll yell because you're going to be on clickorlando.com.
Go for launch.
Seriously. I know.
Dragon has transitioned to.
My son is too.
Vehicle tanks pressing for strong back retract.
We're pressurizing the Falcon 9 tanks.
There she is. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus. How you holding up, Ginger? I got a whole crowd of people here. They're going to be cheering as soon as it goes up.
I know. I want to stand. I gotta.
I want to run outside.
Oh
we
my
are.
gosh.
We are.
Do you have it online? I'm on NASA TV.
Here and run outside.
I can't believe it's actually.
Oh, David, look
wow.
at you. David's giving some more. He's full of
No line.
Ginger, in about 45 seconds, is going to go to full NASA TV, okay?
At 45 seconds, full NASA TV.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
When we get to 3 minutes, we'll just go straight to NASA.
My husband worked out there 35 years.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's happening. Oh.
Yeah.
You guys might be able to see it over my shoulder.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Please.
See.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought I said. Well, I heard the 45 seconds, but I might have missed the 3 minutes.
Yeah.
30 seconds. This is NASA TV.
Oh my God, we're almost done.
Here we go.
This one's our little clock is behind.
Well, this is actually the launch,
Yeah, that says
virtual launch party
2:45,
at Channel
that says-
6, so they're right down to the.
32 seconds. Stage 1 LOX load is closed out. Stage 2 will continue to load for about another half a minute or so.
Oh my God,
There's
guys,
people on there.
we're under 2 minutes. Our clock right here is a little tiny bit behind. We're under 2 minutes. Under 2.
Of the strong back, that'll be normal.
Oh Jesus.
1 minute 40 seconds.
Yeah, see, this is
Going on internal power now.
Oh, please let them be okay.
What's that?
Seconds away from the stage.
This is right from Channel 6.
Complete.
The launch.
In almost 9 years since we've been in this position. A lot of work done by thousands of people to get to this point. All our eyes focused on 2 now.
Notice they keep doing this.
One guy does.
Stage 2 launch load is closed out. Propellant fuels are complete.
I got mine off.
Mercedes not visible. FC guys know what he's doing. The guys not.
1 minute, 34 seconds.
Before he was doing.
Stage 2 LOX load complete. All fuel, all oxidizer on Falcon 9. 1 minute 34 seconds to go to launch.
1 minute 34 seconds. They said.
We're actually under a minute now. Under a minute.
Under a minute? Okay.
Under a
good.
minute. Oh God.
Hang in there.
Oh my God.
It's gonna go.
It's gonna be so good.
Falcon 9 is in startup. Dragon is in countdown. FTS
55.
launch.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, we're at 10 seconds.
FTS
10 seconds.
Nation system.
And, oh my goodness.
Drake, SpaceX, go for launch.
Go for lunch. Go for lunch.
Oh!
Second. We're going. Let's light this candle.
Go!
Count down, Ginger.
Oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up.
It's up. It's up. Gonna reach my husband in the sky. Oh, we see it. We see it, Ginger.
Oh my God, it's up.
We see it. We're in Rockledge. We're in Rockledge, and we can see it in Rockledge. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
It's going.
Beautiful.
1, 0. Liftoff.
Oh my God.
Crew Dragon. Go SpaceX.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, they're on there. They're doing it.
Oh, what a perfect shot. What a perfect shot.
20 seconds.
Oh no, it's going in the clouds.
Oh my God.
Can you guys see it?
All right.
Ooh, here comes the rumble.
Plus 30 seconds of ignition.
It's a rumble.
Please. On board Dragon and Falcon 9, and look at them go.
Oh my God.
Pretty high now.
You're throttling down to get ready for the period.
It'll be on click or
Oh my
land.
God.
You guys hear that rumble? Hear that?
I know.
Yeah.
My husband's
All
up there.
systems are go.
Oh my God.
My garage door is shaking.
Seated on the Falcon 9.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does.
And one
All those years. I'm going to break your finger here.
Oh, you're
Wake
fine.
up to full power. We're through max Q.
Oh, it's in. They're 2 minutes in.
Oh,
We heard that one Bravo call out. That's just
24 years, and then he went back after he was
Everett.
disabled and
Beyond
worked
this
at the visitor center just so he could be with around his friends and
switch
stuff.
over to the second. At this point,
He sure did.
Bob and Doug pulling
Thank
about
you.
0.3 G, 2.3 times the Earth's gravity, already moving at over 1,500 miles per hour.
Oh my God.
Heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. That's getting the MVAC engine ready to light. That'll come at about 2:44 into flight. Right now,
We can't see it anymore, can we? The clouds covered it up.
Oh, main engine cutoff. Main engine cutoff.
Triple. We'll have main engine cutoff.
Yes.
Main engine
Stage
cutoff.
separation. And then ignition engine to continue to carry astronauts.
Fighter jets.
Woohoo!
Oh, he used to be able to.
What pictures?
He was
20
standing up
seconds.
there, he could almost
Oh, don't
touch
say
the
you
shuttle.
there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Look at
Oh, that's
them. They're just
wonderful.
like nothing's happening. They're sitting
We're
down.
throttling down the
happening.
Merlin engines
Where do we
on
see
the
them?
front stage.
Fighter jets. There's
Yeah.
F-15s.
Challenger, yeah, I know.
This is a rocket. This wasn't.
Oh, a rocket,
Oh,
a
yeah,
rocket,
I
yeah.
remember being in school. Everybody thought it was everything. They looked at me
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
God.
that's
Oh, 19 hours from now when they reach the ISS.
Yeah.
Worrying.
MVAC ignition.
Wow, wow. Hear the rumble, hear the rumble.
You don't hear it, you feel it.
They're 3.5 minutes in.
We have stage separation confirmed. The first stage beginning its flight back. The second stage being
Oh, and
powered by
it's
that
going to land on the drone.
vacuum engine has ignited and is now
Acquisition signal
carrying
loss.
Bob and Doug into orbit. So they're going to continue under the power of this second
Stage
stage.
2 propulsion is nominal.
Stay until the rumble. It stops the rumble.
Cut off at TICO, or second engine cut off at about 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Over 5 minutes to go still on this.
I love it.
Go ahead, I'll be in a minute. Yeah, yeah.
The longest zone that carries all the way from about North Carolina.
Oh God, this is so great. Okay. Oh my God. I
Good
need
though, getting good call out, nominal propulsion on that second stage.
We should hear the sonic booms here in a second.
Sitting there doing their thing.
I can't. Yeah. I know when I heard that, I was like, oh God.
Dragon SpaceX.
Oh my God. Okay.
Relaxed.
I know.
Bermuda.
SpaceX Dragon nominal.
You're sitting there.
Oh my God.
I was doing the stuff.
Nominal trajectories of Dragon pointed in the right
You did
direction.
when you're hugged by the boss.
For acquisition of signal
can't steer the thing.
ground stations.
They're just taking a ride.
Telemetry and data back.
Look at them. Are they?
Stage 2 propulsion still nominal.
Oh, there's the thing coming back.
Oh, this way.
That's the other.
Oh my God.
North Carolina. It's over North Carolina now. It went north.
Gonna land.
Yeah, the stage. Main stage.
That's going there. I'm glad it made it.
Ginger, I'm gonna have to mute it. Go back in with the crowd. Thank you so much. This was wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my God. I'm glad we got to witness this with you.
You too. Thank you.
40 seconds into the flight. Bob and Doug flying at more than
Liana, how are you?
100 miles
Dragon
per hour.
SpaceX nominal trajectory.
I don't think she can hear us.
Already almost 200
Oh my
miles
God.
downrange from the Kennedy Space
Kinsley?
nominal.
How was
Getting
that?
toast.
Continuing.
Oh, okay. Jonathan.
Toast ready.
Oh, this is. I can't wait to make this a real one later on tonight. Yes. Yeah, cheers. So what- Oh my God, this is. God bless America.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Oh my gosh.
Is it coming back?
That is. Oh my God. I am a wreck. But I mean, those guys they're sitting there like nothing is happening.
So relaxed. Second nature to them.
I was going to say, it takes a special kind of person, man. Man. You can watch them sit there.
I can't believe we're just. I can't believe we're seeing this.
We're seeing history.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. Juliana, can you hear us? Oh no, I can't hear her.
She says you, Juliana.
Yeah, I was just trying to chat with her and see how she was doing and how she thought this all went, but oh my gosh. David, what do you think?
I think it's a success. You know, it's thrilling to watch, and just trying to keep cool to make sure that they get all the way there.
Yeah, I know.
ISS, and that the boosters recovered. It's a new new day in the space exploration for us.
Jim and Genevieve, how about you guys? What are you thinking?
I say it's just as exciting as the first one.
I've been thinking about this since 1940.
You're the only one who could say that on this call right now.
Probably true.
Say that.
I tell you, when any of these go off, the first thing I do is I sit and pray. Dear Lord, please make it be a success.
Right.
Let everything work.
Amen. 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 Jim and Joanne, was that spectacular?
Yes, I think I was just as excited as the first time I seen them guys go up to the moon.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's see who else. Judy, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, how was that?
I'm here with my mom.
Oh, hi, Judy's mom.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Her birthday's in August. She'll be 98.
Oh, holy cow.
I know.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Absolutely exciting. We sat here and watched it together.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys were here too. Bill?
Yes, I would say we're back in the space business again.
That's the truth, right? That is the truth.
Amen.
Betsy, how about you?
Yeah, it was exciting. It was great to watch.
Yeah. Go ahead, Betsy.
Can y'all hear me now? I got to watch it out my window, which was great.
Oh, look at that.
Faces north, so it was beautiful.
Okay, Juliana, we can hear you, but we want to watch the booster land on the drone ship. I think that's the next thing that's happening.
Okay.
Let's just solidify this day in history for us. It's going to land on the drone ship. It's coming. Of course, I still love you. Oh, it lost the signal.
I'm watching it on channel 6.
Oh, it's down. It landed. It landed. Okay, it's coming. Let's see if they catch it.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Ginger. I think you're seeing things about 25 to 30 seconds before.
I know. I'll try not to give away what happens next.
We haven't seen the dance yet.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Jim, I had hip replacement 4 months ago. I can't dance right now.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
There's my chair dance, though. That's good. Oh my God, this is amazing. There are just no words for this day. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. No, I'm sorry, Juliana, you were about to say something before we watched all of this happen. I think we could hear you now.
Yeah. I had my audio off for some reason, so I'm here.
Yeah.
And I like that they're playing with a little dinosaur up there in space.
Right? Oh my gosh. This is great.
Yeah.
I know. Look at that view. Because we're looking at their view through, they're looking up, and it's like unbelievable. Ugh.
Yeah, amazing.
So I don't know if you guys were watching, but we got hugged by our boss. So that lets you know it's a really good day. There's nowhere else to put that kind of energy. It's like we've been social distancing from everyone, and now I'm going to randomly hug somebody on the street today. I feel it coming. And I know it's not going to be appropriate, but you just feel so great.
Oh, Ginger?
Yes.
One of the things I think about as we watch this, had it not been for a medical mistake made in Ohio, Neil could have been alive to watch.
Oh, Jim,
Yeah.
that hurts my soul when you talk about
Yes.
that. That I'm like, do you guys not know who you are working on? I mean, he was a treasure, right? And that's pressure for anyone working on him, but just stupid mistakes that could have had him, seeing this right now. But you bring up a valid point. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But you know what? Thank God we got him when we had him, and he was a trailblazer, and he's leading the way to this moment right now.
Yep.
Oh, look at this shot. Look at that. Oh, go back to that. Where's
I was saying.
We're flying. Oh my gosh.
Of dragons separating.
Separation confirmed.
And there's that call out. Dragon is now officially making its way to the International Space Station.
Officially on its way, guys. Oh my gosh. That is.
SpaceX with that separation. We have a few words for you from our Falcon 19.
Standing
by.
Dragon, chief engineer.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Haven't been sitting in that capsule.
Oh.
Just imagine sitting in that capsule.
I can't. I would have lost my lunch so many times already. Just be a mess up in there. So I hope you guys don't mind, but we're now bonded through history forever.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, when people say, do you remember when we started launching crewed flights from America again? I'm like, yeah, I remember. I was with these guys. And so.
Via Zoom.
And Zoom, right? So I hope that's okay with you guys. I hope that's okay, because I'm feeling pretty good about it.
I'd like to see how happy Musk is right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Musk
gosh.
be doing his party dance.
Oh yeah, that's a dance you're probably gonna see. That's for sure. Oof.
He is.
That is, man. God, I got the neck sweats. It's like you just your whole body just gets so involved in it. This is fantastic. Well, I just have to say, I could not have watched it with a better group of people. Thank you guys for being so just gracious with your time and showing up again and sharing your stories and just being there. I really have, this has been one of my favorite things, and it's helped me actually get through this moment. So
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
just know we have all of your email addresses, so we'll email you anytime randomly, probably. But you'll also be getting something from us, I'm sure, even if we didn't ask you a question, just something so you can kind of say to remember this moment.
Yeah, remember, I got my question right.
Yeah, and remember, the prizes are still the same.
Stop bragging.
Genevieve will never forget Titan.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
See that, but that's the great part about learning stuff. It's like, even if you get it wrong, it's like now you won't ever.
Now you learn.
It would have been a reasonable question if you ask what about the 8 or 9 planets. We used to have 9, now we got.
Listen, I still count Pluto.
Moon.
I still count Pluto. I know.
Yep.
But that's you know what? It was a tricky question. What?
They said we're in Orlando. I think we have to count Pluto.
Yeah, but correct. That's not a goofy idea to count Pluto.
Thank you for that.
I know. Nobody wants me to do that again. That's the thing. Oh my gosh, guys.
Hey,
God
Jen,
bless
can
you
I
all
share
for being.
something with you.
Oh yeah, Bill, please.
I was holding on to a picture because it was sentimental to me, and I realized who it belonged to. And if you guys can see it, you'll see who it is.
Okay, hold it up. Hold it up higher.
Higher.
Was that okay? It was
astronauts' wives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I had it signed when I was involved with the Columbia Shuttle Recovery Mission.
Oh my goodness! Wow, wow,
Great.
that's
Precious.
special.
That
That's
is really
special.
I was holding it today for luck so that she could send her prayers to her husband on the way to space.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's really that's sweet, Bill. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. See, you guys
Ginger, I
are
have to
always
go. Thank you.
surprising us.
I'm sorry, let me interrupt. I have to go, but thank you very much for this
Yes.
experience. That was wonderful.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget about us. Don't
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys. Oh, this has been
Bye.
fantastic. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ginger.
guys. Oh,
Bye.
this is great. Okay, bye, guys. Oh, I don't even want to let him go. It's like, no, don't
I
go.
know.
It's like, bye. Oh, that's awesome.
Talk soon.
I know.
Hey, when you go home tonight, Ginger, don't forget to have one on us, okay?
Oh, and my.
That's right.
You guys are delightful. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Bye,
Our
guys.
pleasure.
Thank you very